and my story starts. So think about that. I had 5 different races to choose from, and within those races, I had choices like nobility, commoner, streets. So 5 times 3, 15 different stories to experience just from the start of the game. So we think even players who normally play one character in an online world, they're going to want to play a lot of characters with Guild Wars 2. So they're going to want to see all the different stories they can experience. Okay, so I promised you I would start talking about combat. Let me tell you about combat in this game. So we have a very active combat system here. You'll see that I can move around and cast skills at the same time. I can always use skills even if I don't have a target. So I never have to manually choose a target if I don't want to. We're early on in the game right here, but as monsters start attacking me back, I can roll to the side to avoid their attacks. Just double tap in any direction to roll in that direction. And we've got this new skill system. So just like Guild Wars 1, we have some skills here that every player can choose differently. So every elementalist can be different than every other elementalist. I will find the combo just for me. Right? But now on the left, we have a new system where in addition to that, I have skills that are particular to my weapon and profession. And so you can see here, as I'm fighting, I'm learning new staff skills, new elementalist staff skills. And as I progress, I'll learn new elements, fire, water, and I'll learn more as the demo goes on. And I'll pick up new weapons. And each time I pick up a new weapon, then that's a whole new set of skills to learn. So in combat, it's not only a matter of choosing what skills, but choosing what weapon I want to equip. Okay, so let's carry on with the story.
하사관님, 마을 반대편에 캣타우루스가 더 있습니다. 데커레이 부대장님이 요새에서 지원군을 요청하셨어요.
데커레이 부대장이 지원을 요청한 정도면 심각한 모양이지만 보낼 병력이 없어.
제가 가죠. 데커레이 부대장은 신성도시를 위해 헌신했어. 그분을 돕고 싶군요.
알타자르의 가부가 함께하길. 이 전쟁에서 이기려면 그런 정신이 필요하죠.
Alright. So as we continue now, let's take a moment to look at the art. So we have our art director, Daniel Dochu, here today. He and his award-winning, literally, team of concept artists, they make such inspiring concept art. And in Guild Wars 1, we were inspired by it, but the game couldn't actually look like the concept art. But now the technology exists that we really try to make Guild Wars 2 look like the concept art. The backgrounds, the cinematics that you see, we tell stories through our concept art. Even the user interface, everything now is really a reflection of this art style. All right. So, Sergeant Walters asked us to come here and help defend the garrison against the Centaur attackers. This will be our first dynamic event. So the things to remember. All events are multiplayer. Right from the beginning of the game here, we can have other players with us, helping us defend this garrison. And I didn't have to do anything, right? I didn't have to walk up here and click on an NPC and he says, you know, help, defend us. I just walk into the garrison and it's obvious what should happen. It's obvious that I need to help these NPCs defend themselves against the Centaur attackers. And I join in, and everybody who joins in is together. We're in this together. We all have the same motivations. We'll all be rewarded together. In fact, you may be used to other MMOs where you might be fighting, and then somebody else comes along, and you say, wait a minute, these are my monsters. Go get your own monsters. You know, I want to kill these because I want to get rewarded for these. Not in Guild Wars 2. In Guild Wars 2, everybody who participates gets 100% of the loot. Everybody who participates gets 100% of the experience points. It's always just better to have other players with you. So very, very social. We say it's the first truly cooperative MMO. Alright, this last centaur won't be defeated so easily. He's going to call up a greater enemy. In another MMO, you might have to wait till late in the game to face a boss monster of this size, but with Guild Wars 2, we want to get you into the action right away and gather players together and show them how to work together to defeat something greater than themselves. So right from the beginning here, you can work together. You see we're healing and resurrecting other players. Everybody can do that. You don't have to be a healer class to do that. Everybody can heal, everybody can resurrect. And of course it's in our best interest, right? Because we need more players around us to take down these huge challenges. So we always have the same interest as everybody around us. Players are used to forming a party when they want to play with other players. And you can do that in Guild Wars 2, but for the most part, you don't even need to. You feel like you're always automatically in a party with everybody around you. Because all the things that you're used to getting from an MMO, from being in a party, you already get just from being around other players. But we were knocked out by the explosion.
여긴 어디죠? 무슨 일 있었나요? 애니멘탈이 폭발할 때의 충격으로 정신을 잃었어요. 테커레이 부대장이 당신을 데리고 여기까지 왔죠. 3일 만에 깨어난 거예요. 많은 사람들이 다녀갔어요. 당신이 구해준 마을 사람들, 세라프들, 좀 수상해 보이는 친구도 매일 찾아왔죠. 이름은 말하지 않더군요. 제 친구 퀸이 달려간 모양이군요. 혹시 없어진 물건이 없는지 확인해보세요. 몸이 나으면 가서 만나봐야겠군요. 아직 치료할 게 남았나요? 신선한 공기와 운동이 최고의 약이죠. 두아이나 신께서 당신을 도왔어요. 괜찮으면 다른 사람을 돕는 게 어떨까요? 고마워요. 그러도록 하죠. 이렇게 돌봐줘서 고마워요. 몸 조심해요. 계곡적인 할 일이 많을 거예요. 두아이나의 가호가 함께하길.
Alright, we've completed this first step in our personal story. We get to choose a new weapon. I'll tell you about it in a minute. First, let's go outside and see if we made a difference. Alright, we're back in Shaymore, but we've defeated that attack. And let's find out what's going on in the world.
가뜩이나 어려운 상황인데 무법잡기까지 말씀을 일으키고 있어요. 쉐이머 평야에 있는 디아의 농장으로 가서 디아를 만나 자세한 얘기를 들어보세요. 이건 경유지입니다. 경유지는 화면의 오른쪽 아래 구석에 있는 나침반에 표시됩니다. M을 누르면 나타나는 지도에도 표시됩니다. 지도를 닫으려면 M을 다시 누르십시오. 경유지로 순간 이동을 하려면 지도를 열고 이동하려는 경유지를 클릭하십시오.
Alright, so this is just a huge living world now. There's well over 1,000 events that can happen. And so we walk through the world and we see what's happening in the world. Who needs our help? Okay, so as you play the demo at G-Star, you'll see there's just different things happening all the time. You'll find different people who need your help in the world. In this case, we had an NPC in town. He's a vendor. I'd really like to be able to buy things from him, but he can't sell me things right now because down below we have